My group and I chose to investigate how lawyers work in groups, specifically defense attorneys. These lawyers represent defendants, person accused of a crime, to try to prove his or her innocence or get his or her the best deal possible. We found this an interesting career because lawyers always work together to make the best possible case. We interviewed Chris Gair, who has been practicing law for 26 years and is a white-collar criminal defense attorney. He conducts internal investigations with companies and complex civil litigation with the Gair Law Group in Chicago.
Definitely having people with different backgrounds and different perspectives clearly gives you ways of looking at a problem that you wouldn't normally have on your own, just because you have, your own experience is by definition limited, and if there's 10 people, they're going to have other ideas. There are problems, believe me, that go along with the case. If you have 10 lawyers who are all very forceful and have a very dominating personality, it is very challenging to work together. It can help you see ways to present your case that you wouldn't have thought of. It can help you explore weaknesses in your case that you haven't thought of, which are that's an absolutely essential thing that a lawyer needs to do. One way in a large group that you get a leader, at least in my profession, is somebody just steps up and says, that's who I am. It was very useful because, and I've seen this in a number of cases, he didn't act as a dictator. He couldn't have, because all the parties had some different interests. But what he was a facilitator to make sure the work got done and that the work redounded to everybody's benefit. It wasn't people going off in an uncoordinated fashion. In terms of trying a case, every day the group gets together, usually more than once a day, to talk about how things are going and what's the next step and what else you need to do. And so that's the context in which everybody is working on the same project at the same time. It's a collaboration on strategy.
By talking to Mr. Gair, we learned that lawyers may use several different leadership styles depending on the case. Also, diverse groups help bring new perspectives to a case, and backup behaviors and performance monitoring are essential to this profession.